Hi everybody, this is Tammy from the Pine River Public Library, and we have again with us Jocelyn, our wonderful craft helper this summer. We are here to make this is our final craft activity for the summer reading program, and today we are going to make some wind chimes. So if you picked up a kit from the library, you should have a dowel that we have cut for you. You should also have some string, and you'll see you should have about 5 pieces of some colored string and then a nice long piece. And then you will have some bells because we need to make these wind chimes make some noise. And then an assortment of beads that we have included. Each kit has over 100 beads to help you put your wind chimes together. So our first step is we're going to be taking our dowel and we're going to be taking our string and we're going to tie them on together before we put our beads on. And we have a little sample here for you. So we have tied our 5 strings on, and we've taken the longer one, and this is what we're going to hang it with when we're all said and done. So if you can see that, you want to tie them on. Make sure they're on pretty tight so that when you pull on them, they don't want to come off, because otherwise when you put your beads on, everything's going to fall apart. So make sure it's a good double knot, make sure it's secure. So that's our first step. And because this one takes a longer time to do, it's a little time consuming, we've broken it down into phases so you won't do the whole craft with us during the video. So there was the first step that you can do. And Jocelyn has already gotten started on hers. Just hold yours up here. So she's already got some beads on, and when you get to the bottom one, just wrap, I'm going to see if I can get this up here. Go ahead and wrap it right around the bead and tie a knot to hold that final one on. And you can choose whichever strings of beads you would like to add your bells to. Jocelyn has decided to put hers on the outside. So I'm going to let you get started here, Jocelyn, and finishing up your last string of beads. So if you want to start stringing that on. And as you can see mine, I'll show you mine here really quick. I put my bells more in the center, and I have them at different lengths. Mine is not, Jocelyn's is actually quite uniform. Mine, I kind of staggered them a little bit, just more fun when it's out there blowing in the breeze. So lay that down. And we have given you a good assortment of colored pony beads, just the regular beads. And then we found some very, very fun beads, right, Jocelyn? Some of them are quite fun. As she's stringing hers, I'll show you. In the handful that Jocelyn got, she actually found this little leaf, what she put right at the end to hang over her bell. And so we thought that was really kind of cute. I love that idea. And everyone's going to get something different. If you have more than one kit in your household, we've seen you do it with the other ones. Go ahead, trade your beads out if something works. I stuck with mainly a color coordinated pattern on mine, and then I staggered them. So you can kind of do whatever you want, right? This is your project, and you get to be creative and have fun. I know Jocelyn has quite a few that she is picking from, and you don't have to use them all. Some of you might have beads left over. Some of you may need to borrow beads from somebody else. Maybe you have beads at your own house that you want to use. This is just a really fun craft. It really brings out each person's personality and who they are and what they like to do. And if you got some string and some beads, but you don't have one of these dowels that we have, You can use a kitchen skewer and just cut your tip off. That's what we did on some of them here. You can also just go outside and find a stick and make it a real nature wind chime, and just take a stick and tie your strings onto that one. That would also be really fun. All right. Oh, you ready for your final bell? Okay. And if you have difficulty tying the knots on, just like I'm helping Jocelyn, go ahead and help out somebody. If you're good at tying the knots, I know it took me a while to learn how to tie good knots. So I am helping out Jocelyn just to make sure, she wants to make sure none of her beads come off when she hangs it up. And this can actually be hung outside, or it can be hung inside, wherever your perfect spot that you think would be. All right. I'm going to give you your string. You can hold it up. Let's see how it went. Oh, very nice. I like that, Jocelyn. And then when you get it outside and in the wind, if you have any loose strings, you can feel free to cut them off and be done. So there's Jocelyn's. Here is mine. We've been loving getting some of the pictures of you showing us your completed crafts. If you would like to show us your completed craft when you are done with this one, that would be wonderful. And like I said, this right here is going to be our final summer reading craft. We will not have one next week, but we have had so much fun putting these craft kits together for everybody that we're going to have some more coming up in August and September that you'll be able to come to the library to pick up. We're also going to have some adult ones, so that will be really fun. So if you know some adults that might want to do some fun crafts with the library as well, make sure you let them know. If you want to know when those craft dates are going to be, you can follow our Facebook page because we will list them there, or you can contact the library and get on our email list, and then we will email out to you when we are doing the craft kit pickups. All right. Well, we thank you for joining us this summer on our craft videos. We really hope that you enjoyed them. Did you have fun this summer, Jocelyn? She was a wonderful help, and we will see you all next summer for crafting at the library in the summer reading program. And we have no idea what next summer is going to look like yet, so we'll just wait and see. Bye-bye, everybody.